All right, oh gosh.
All right, y'all, so here's the deal. I'm gonna let them keep doing their thing in the background, but the intro was so unhinged and we just kind of jumped straight into everything that it's unintelligible. So I'm gonna save you some time and I'm gonna save me some time and I'm gonna give you the recap now. So last time we decided that we were gonna go on a heist and we were gonna rob the Arcanum. What has happened is no one remembers why we wanted to do it. So welcome to Kjol. This is kind of how we run things around here. If you want to watch this live, come over to twitch.tv/Feffers. We play every Thursday night. All of the players, their info can be found in the description if you want to check out their socials or anything like that. But jumping back in, we're going to go rob the wizard school. No one knows why. And we're going to jump in where Feff tells us why we want to rob the wizard school. Okay, cool, good talk. I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Goodbye.
Just dealing with the stuff as it comes in, but other than that, on for the heist, I guess.
Nice.
Really starting to feel like Styx is the only one that wants to do this. The way everyone's intros have gone, I'm like, we don't got to.
Ah, frick. Sorry. There we go.
I know we had like really good reasons. I just don't remember them now because it's been so long. But it's like we're in for it. We're doing the thing.
So
I don't remember why.
The party is in need of 3 things. 1, someone who can translate Draconian so that they can affect the pedestal that they found that had one of the mountain hearts locked in place, as well as the old stone tablet of where all of the mountain hearts need to be returned to. Which Ziller and Styx actually found back in the day in a Scooby-Doo episode. And finally, Styx is putting some feelers out for lichdom.
F, do you remember the name of Ziller and I's thesis?
No, do you?
Yes.
What was it?
Styx and Ziller's really cool ideas about rocks and where they should go.
And it's been cited 42 times.
The grant money's been rolling in for years and we haven't collected.
All right, so the party picks up. It is a spring day. This is the first like sunny day you've experienced in about half a year, to be honest. It's finally breaking, and Ziller, you kind of step out of the keep, coccyx, and you feel the sun on your face, and just got a little pep in your step today. You're excited about the idea of going not home, but back to the Arcanum, where you terrorized many a professor.
Not my fault. I'm gonna go wake up Styx.
All right.
Styx is a honk shoeing like a cartoon character with like one of the long nightcaps on, and the ball, like every time he breathes out is floating out,
bubble.
but then landing back. Yep.
I'm gonna be like Styx, 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 Styx.
And Styx starts, what? Oh my goodness.
Styx, we're gonna go back to college today. Are you excited?
Is this like a bottle episode? Like, did we run out of ideas? Why are we going back to college?
No, we need to go like get their thesis and stuff so we can figure out where all the mountain hearts go.
Oh, you mean our ideas about rocks and where they should go?
Yeah, we need to go get our paper.
Okay.
Like, apparently it's been cited a bunch. I was doing some extracurricular research and it seems like it's 42 citations already. You know.
Other things of note.
How
How dare you, God?
No, sorry, continue. I thought I was jumping in on a lull.
Styx was counting on his fingers doing grant money math, but
Yeah. It's
Anyway.
at least $42. It's at least $42.
we're rich, Ziller. Oh God, pray for us. We're both in a mood.
I'm counting on it. Other things of note. Kyle, I believe his name was sent after being thoroughly financed to see what he could do about potentially doing some thieving from the Arcanum. And from what you know of back when you went to the college, was that he had enough money and connections to probably pull it off without too much trouble. But you haven't heard back from him at all. Also, Inquisitor Sojin, who was the kind of court inquisitor who worked in the Arcanum and was placed here in Keep Coccyx, was summoned back to the Arcanum for an unknown reason, and he dutifully brought that before Lord Arthalos before leaving. It's been about a day or two.
How far did we make it in, you know, like copying his stuff? Or are we just going?
Copying the stuff.
He left all of his notes here and he felt bad about it, so Styx and Ziller started like with
Even, like,
two
chunky-
normal quills and a magic quill.
Yeah, I'd say you guys have gotten through about a third of it.
Mhm.
And you've learned some interesting things, mostly revolving around theories of soul resonance, and a lot of it's probably wrong from what you've gathered, but frequencies and sounds are clearly becoming more and more prominent to how these mountain hearts work.
Okay, I see. So we did a quick peer review on his study, and we're like, yeah, you need to do some more,
You need some more
testing.
research, bub.
Formula.
Well, why don't we try? Do we have a crystal ball? Because we need that if we want to scry on somebody. I think we should maybe scry on Kyle.
We need an orb.
We should use your orb.
What's up, Jake?
I thought it could be like a mirror, any reflective surface, but
Needs to be worth 1,000 GP.
Oh,
yeah.
you guys got a nice mirror worth that. That's
Okay.
fair to say.
I
It
think
might
the
be in
true
Lord
side-
Why did you
Arthalos's
turn into
room.
Kronk?
That'd be
think
fair to say.
I think
Yeah.
the true
I mean,
sight-
There is
the
one
true
in
sight
Lord
orb-
Arthalos's room. Lord
Isn't the tr-
Arthalos, you
isn't
are
the true sight orb worth that?
probably, but let's go with
Yeah.
this bit real quick. Lord Arthalos, you are waking up and you're groggy, and then two very excited party members are knocking on your door.
Be lost. Oh, Artie. Artie. Artie, my boy, wakey, wakey.
What do you
Hands off
want?
berries.
Can we use your mirror?
It makes us
Are-
look
are
so
the-
pretty.
It does make you look pretty. All right, fine.
Yay! Storm
No
in.
regard for anything. Just we
You
throw
step
the door
into the
open.
room and you note that it is probably magically just so warm. there
We
is
just haven't-
there's no
Wow.
cold in this room at all whatsoever at any given time.
Six like
Oh, this-
takes off like his cloak, like just starts shedding layers.
You shed off your cloak of the eyes, and suddenly you're stuck with just
Oh god, no, terrifying.
just a
Put that
little
back on,
bit of
put that
normal
back on.
vision. Your 360
like,
periphery
nope.
vision is like ah.
I'm gonna undo my several layers of fleece. All right, we're gonna use your mirror. Okay, you can just like stay in bed if you want. We're gonna scry on Kyle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. Do you have scrying or do I need a Mizium apparatus this thing?
I should have it. I just
Alright.
need to prepare it real quick.
And this mirror is gigantic, so I can fully see it from bed. I'm just
Yeah.
Also
You're just kind of
watching.
propped up now.
Flat screen TV.
A
Yeah.
much
Alright.
gentler knock on the door while he's preparing that. And
Did Kyle have a room that I could go run and grab an item of his real quick?
he had a place in the infirmary when he was recovered, but then he was quickly put to work, and he left with quite a bit of cash in his pocket. But it's fair to say you can find a few possessions lying around.
What did Kyle's hair look like?
I'm
Did he
having a
have
hard
short hair,
time hearing
long
you,
hair?
Taco. Is anyone else having a hard time hearing Taco?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. I just know it would bug him later, so I'll bring it
Yeah.
up now and deal with it.
I'll eat the microphone.
Okay.
Do you have long hair, short hair?
Kyle, who played Kyle? Was it Jared?
That was Jared.
Jared.
Jared, give me
was
a
me.
down low on
I-
Kyle.
Heckin', he's a drow. I think. Pretty sure he was a drow. Hang
Do
on.
you care about how we look?
Let me pull up his freaking character sheet real quick. It's just a couple taps away. Maybe. Unless I deleted him.
Kyle's always at his fingertips. Just
Oh no, I put him
Not
on
far
D&D
away.
Beyond. So yeah. Drow.
Drow. Okay.
20
Would you
years.
say it would be unreasonable for him to have like a comb or something?
A hair implement of sorts.
How about
Give me his
some?
hair.
Oh, no,
Sure,
I don't remember.
Or
I mean,
anything of his items. We'll
probably
just go
change-
with a possession.
It's Drow, so it's like some spider web somewhere or something like
Or maybe like a dagger.
that.
Or a sock.
Yeah. I found Kyle's. I found an empty can of Monster Energy drink from Kyle.
There we go. That sounds perfect.
This is
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, we go back, we scry. I just need to
You
get
go
the-
back in,
the
and
modifiers.
Thomas has brought food, the breakfast for Lord Arthalos.
You get breakfast in bed?
yes, of course I do.
Can I get that?
Yeah, you just ask them, and they're like,
I have been hunting this entire time.
Wheeler and I go out and hunt our own quarry every morning.
His first sticks is just berries.
that's
He's got a routine now. He's got to keep.
that's quaint. I'll tell the kitchens to have your food brought up.
Okay. Thank you. All right, scry on Kyle.
I'm gonna look at him. Stick's gonna cup his hands and put his face into the mirror
Okay.
and then cast scry.
You cast Scry. And
Kyle needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 18.
and if it ever reached Kyle, that would matter. However,
Lead box.
instead, you are greeted by a very old lady who is at a desk and looks up and goes, hello?
Is she dressed as anything that like identifies her as like Arcanum?
Yeah, she's got the kind of the stately robes of a low level arcanist member. Not a professor or anything like that. You don't recognize her. But she actually spends a minute and goes, I assume you must be trying to scry into the Arcanium. Arcanium being the old name of the Arcanum. And then she squints again and goes, Sticks?
I was trying to reach my dad.
Sticks? Is that you?
Maybe.
I'm here too.
Oh.
We don't have to acknowledge him.
Fuck you.
Well, Sticks, you should know that given certain complications in the world these days, the Arcanum has gone through some efforts to make their building more fortuitous and less. And you're not able to scry into the Arcanum anymore. And my apologies. Is there someone you were trying to reach?
I put Sticks puts his hand over her mouth or her face in the mirror and to try and muffle it and turns to the others what do we say?
I can still hear you.
It's not
Oh.
We were trying to reach the head of the Arcanum because we were wondering if we could schedule a visit because we've been missing the monthly alumni newsletter and our grant money.
Oh dear, that should have reached you long time ago. Well, unfortunately, the Archmage, Rhyperius is not available for booking times, but if you, of course, wanted to come and attempt to maybe speak to someone else of whatever it is you need, I'm sure you'd be allowed to drop in on a visit.
Okay.
Is there
Sticks, why are you running around with this hooligan? You know he's no good. He's a bad egg.
You're a bad egg.
You almost failed every class.
You're an old hag. You're
I
still
mean, you're
working in
right.
You're still working in communications. I'm one of the most powerful people in the land. We are not the same.
Oh,
6,
such
an
impertinence
empath
of youth.
notices that Ziller might be angry.
Stick, stop empathing me. I'm visibly angry.
I can't help it, brother.
And he's good. I'm just like chilling in the like impressive.
Why am I imagining Arthalos is like unimaginably hairy in a bathrobe sipping wine?
It's just like Lord Farquaad vibes.
Number 3, my lord.
What are you waiting for? Bring them in.
He even has a goddamn mirror.
It's just not magic because if it talked back to him, he'd smash it immediately.
Who's the fairest of them all? Well, that would be me.
Where am
Like-
I? Oh.
I don't need you to tell me. I already know. It's fine. That's fine.
Farthalos.
Bartholos.
Oh man.
Lord Farthalos.
But
Anyway.
anyways, is there like a guest pass program? Like if I wanted to bring like my mom or something?
Many of the guests who have been coming by with alumni and others have been bringing retinue for their safety.
What about dogs? Can we bring dogs? Pets still allowed?
Yeah,
Hey, someone had a goddamn like pseudo dragon in there.
you might have to bribe the gate, but I'm sure
That
it'll be
pseudo dragon
fine.
shit all over my desk.
That dragon is able to speak.
It was therefore it was intentional shitting on my desk.
That's
That
just,
was sentient poop, ma'am.
I
I
just
should have
work
sought
here.
recourse.
I don't have any of it.
Is
I
it
have
too
no
late to
power
file
here.
it? Is it too late to file a complaint with HR?
Probably.
Or kill the dragon?
Ooh.
We do have a friend who's very good at that.
Well,
The
if you
last-
do come by, make sure you stop by, and I can show you a few of the things that I've been working on. I've been doing studies on clouds.
Just the most base level nonsense. She's
gonna, like,
so
drop-
proud of it.
He's gonna like drop his tone like really quiet, like whisper, and be like, "What's this lady's name? Does she have a name?
You don't recognize her.
I don't
You
recognize her.
don't remember her at all.
Oh, never mind then. I can't yes and that anymore. Never mind. I don't know who she is. But
What's your name again, old hag?
oh my goodness.
Oh, and she closes the connection.
Hey, she insulted me
Wait
first.
a minute. That's not how this magic works.
She insulted me first. She insulted my dignity, so I insult her face.
Right in my dignity.
Well, do we want to check in on anybody else since we can't do anything? I mean, that means Kyle is in there, but
Yeah, that means he got caught. Do we bail him out, or do we just like?
I don't.
He didn't really ask questions. He just kind of took the platinum and left, right?
I mean, but he was trying to do his job. I don't know. How is it going to affect our Indeed.com rating? That's what I want to know. Like, is it going to be a good place of employment?
I think
I would say if the opportunity presents itself, sure. If not,
we can say that he got lost.
Jared, roll a D100 for me.
In prison.
Why do they keep toxics where we just occasionally misplace employees?
All right, it's looking like a 61.
All right. You have been somewhat successful in your revolutionizing of the goblins that you have amongst you. You've spent the last couple of days, and in a lot of cases, you kind of had to strong arm them. But hey, they figured out bathing. And they're doing it out of fear, but they're doing it.
I also bathe out of fear.
Was I successful in teaching them any sort of like magic initiate level spells?
Not even remotely.
I tried.
Brother, it's been like less than 24 hours.
Here's math.
You did find a
Okay.
few. You did find a few like kind of druids, like one or two kind of low-level druids who are more bone rattlers than anything else. They don't. They're what they see as the magic is wrapped up in all of these incorrect, kind of superstition. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that they always keep holding true of is worshiping the Aurora Borealis.
I see. Makes sense.
And that seems to be a new development, new-ish.
I shall train them yet. There is talent amongst their ranks.
And Ziller, do you want to go wake up all the other people?
Yeah, I'll go do that. I'm gonna start running around and waking up everybody,
Okay.
like banging on the door, like, wake up! We're going back to school.
Close the door when you. Dang it.
Tommen kind of sneaks back up because he was outside. Just kind of closes the door.
Leave that open. He needs
Opens the door. Kind of wide-eyed.
Does presentation close doors? Is that how that works?
Think so, yeah.
Thaumaturgy.
Oh yeah, it's thaumaturgy.
Oh, that's the one I got. Bam!
You hear a from Thomas.
Part of me wants get thaumaturgy open.
Yeah, I can open or close.
Tommy's like, Thomas is like, I'm not doing this, I'm leaving.
As I turn around, I'm gonna open it.
Okay, now there are rumors that the
I
keep
can do
is
this all day.
haunted amongst the gnomes. There are rumors that now that the goblins are here, the place might be haunted.
Oh my gosh. Arthlos is gonna keep that going on purpose now and just rattle the doors and
Wait, can one of us kill a random person in the keep in a fiery passion so that we can have a ghost haunt the keep?
What?
Like,
no.
Who are you trying to
Come
kill?
We unhaunted the place when we got it. I don't want to re-haunt it.
Oh, I love that, Floxen. Yeah, Jared, Zaz, they haven't figured out toothbrushing. They kind of chew on bones like dogs to kind of clean everything up there.
Oh,
I mean, the most. Does anybody have a toothbrush here?
I just prestidigitate my teeth clean.
For the record, Thomas does. He is fancy like that.
speaking of chewing on bones, let's go wake up Farron.
Honestly, Farron's probably been up since dawn, walking the dogs. It's nice outside.
You open the door to her room, and you can see in another room the door's
Six would
open.
knock
Just
first.
snore. Oh yeah, sorry. You hear snoring, and it's just just Calder just snoring off in a separate room that's attached.
Calder!
Our savior!
Yeah. What are we doing?
How's it
Hero
going,
Kjol.
Savior?
Another day in the life of. I don't get the bit. He gets up.
Yeah, sure you don't. How goes that getting of that extra training? Still, can you fit in 3 attacks yet in 6 seconds, or are you still working on that too?
I'm figuring it out, man.
Have you earned the bone golem yet?
I'm figuring it out. It's coming
Okay.
along.
I give like a little slap on the cheek, a little light tap. I'm like, I'll get there. Come on,
Keep
Savior.
at it, sport.
Bless his
Farron, you
level 10
enter the
heart.
room and you see this all happening in your room with like the 900 dog beds.
Oh,
By this time, Arthlos has like imported like the finest, floofiest dog beds for every single one of them. They're
And
like
they-
embroidered with names. They're like the best of the best for all the dogs. And Cinnamon's is like extra because obviously.
Has to be, or else you won't use it.
Unoon's is like chewed to crap, but it's still like whatever.
the chew toys are untouched.
Yeah.
When Farron walks into the room, Styx yells, "Scatter!" and casts Fog Cloud from his frost staff.
I know you're in here. What is going on?
Sorry, we're just waking up Calder. We just didn't leave. I was asking him about his training.
Hey, Farron.
Also,
Okay.
we'll
I'm not
get out
surprised at
now.
this point.
We'll get out now. It's all right. How are the dogs?
Just clearing up the bush.
I'll cast a spell magic on the fucking fog cloud. Sticks.
Six is like pressed up against a wall.
Sticks, you know you can turn invisible, right?
Don't remind me of my own racial abilities.
Why didn't you do it then?
I didn't think of it at the time.
Oh, okay.
You find Ziller and Styx. You find a relatively satisfied Zaz coming in from one of the nearby caves, having realized that he, one way or another, got them goblins to bathe.
This is soap. Hi, Zaz. How are you today?
I mean, I want to kill my army like 10% less.
Nice.
So, you know, better.
Yeah, baby steps. Baby steps. The stench is significantly less. I find myself prestidigitating the floor much less.
And disease.
They'll live
Yes.
longer.
Germ theory.
Germ theory.
I'm glad we got that to those gobos.
Oh,
Hopefully their surgeons will begin to wash their hands.
When he's watching
Nice.
a fire cauterizes the wound.
if you get more blood in we need more blood in the goblin, so I put some of mine in there. Well, we shall now. I guess we should probably head to college. Does everyone want to go to college? We're gonna go say hi.
Yeah, we need no plan.
We need
Just
no
walking
plan.
in.
We don't know any information. We couldn't scry on them.
So here's what you do remember. You remember all of the professors, Professor Oak, who actually sponsored Styx and later also sponsored Ziller. Maybe it was just a fondness though, because the way it works is sorry, I'll get to that. Professor Oak, we have who is of abjuration, Professor Tarley, who is of necromancy, Professor Fraltus, who is enchantment, Professor Erene, who is the Professor of illusion, Professor Tim of conjuration, Professor Willowwind of transmutation, and Professor Melonbrine of evocation. There is also an alchemist and the archmage Rhyperius, and of course Ziller would remember his old blade master.
Interpretive dance instructor.
Yeah, that.
The Arcanum has a small but promising art department.
The way the Arcanum functions is if someone manages to prove their worth and be able to do the time, spend the money to be able to become a student, they all take these low-level courses, and once they've mastered those low-level courses, cantrips, first to third level spells, stuff like that, and they are able to be sponsored by one of the professors, and that sponsorship brings them into the next level of student, where they are taught higher magics. They go to the the private classrooms and have much smaller room lectures and stuff like that, where they learn advanced magic like the two of you did. You also know that there is the Inquisition. The Inquisition is the employees of the Arcanum whose job is more martial. They go out and adventure into the world and bring back artifacts or old books and kind of oh my goodness, that didn't get muted. Hell's Gate, thank you, I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Tubaka.
And the smell.
And so Ziller here was taught and was briefly considering becoming an Inquisitor himself before realizing he had a lot more potential. It's kind of seen that the Inquisitors are kind of people who couldn't quite make it as adventurers, you know, and so they kind of had to lean on, so they're not incredibly powerful, but they're you know, kind of like Inquisitor Sojin, who was here in the Keep Coccyx. He was not super powerful. He, I think, had access to 5th level spells. Yeah, but you know, Kjol hurts people.
That's true. Kjol's pretty.
Kjol wrecks people, so they're able to go about and get stuff done, but they're not like anywhere near a named one, for example. And the Inquisition is there in the Arcanum as well. The party knows that there are different portals to pocket dimensions that are the classrooms, but on the first floor you have the Great Hall, where they kind of are able to fit every single student in one room where they can make announcements and the like. It seems that they've really beefed up their security substantially. You're not even able to scry into the place. You imagine teleporting into the place is probably not on the table either unless you have some kind of permission.
We
Well,
probably should have gotten that from Grandma.
well,
But
We
you know
should
where
prob-
it is.
we should probably just. I mean, I don't see any reason why we can't just go and say hi. We're alumni, and we have friends, and they said that it was okay. So we should just go and see how far we can get, and then regroup on a later day. You know, like this is us, and we're doing a stakeout of the place. Yeah, that's what this is.
Wait, so me and you go.
No, we're bringing with everybody.
Okay,
come.
everybody.
Yeah.
We case the joint.
Mm-hmm.
Get some info. Ask a few questions. A
Figure
few
out
things
where
can
all this-
probably be accomplished, such as the draconic translations and the like,
Yeah.
without having to get too crafty with it.
And then maybe get some, and then we can figure out the magic items, which is something else that we wanted, and then the information on lichdom.
As well as the stone tablet.
Yes.
Or
the
at
stone
least
tablet.
information that the stone tablet had.
Or where we can retrieve it should it not have been retrieved yet. All right. Go team. How do we get there? Should we just walk? Take the dogs? Sled time? Classic Kjol adventure. 20
Like
minutes.
good old times.
Before we go, can we try scrying Gorin
Yeah.
just to see what the situation is? Because we've heard it's going poorly, right?
You heard
That's what we-
something went wrong.
Let me see what kind of things we'll be working with.
We know Gorin. We know
And we
that.
definitely have something of his.
Yeah, whole ass kid.
Yeah, could
Well,
we
I was thinking his
say-
memory, but
I would
Would
be
the
honest-
memory count as a body part? Lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like?
Sure.
I think it's better than that, but yeah. I'll take it and be like, use it. Use it, sticks.
Why did you turn it? Why did you turn into me for like 2 seconds?
Because I've been working on my impression of you for many years.
Oh my goodness.
I am practiced and learned in your ways now. It gives you a degree of authority that my usual sing-songy voice does not have.
I just turned to Farron. You know, if you close your eyes, it's hard to tell who's talking right now.
Yeah.
Look,
It's almost like Sticks just won't shut up.
Yeah, I've got no. I've got a brother who I'm super sad about, and I like berries.
That is me at my core.
All right, just do the dang thing.
Okay. I scry the boy.
Okay. I hate to say no twice, but it is safe to say that Jarl Gorin has protective magics, so that not just anyone can scry upon him.
Super lame.
All right, well,
Which really makes you wonder, has anyone scryed you lately?
I haven't been making any wisdom saving throws, so.
I mean, that's true. I would have been making some saves if they had been. So
Mm-hmm.
Either that or they've been very successful at it, but I still haven't made the saving throw.
There's other spells.
Hmm. Should we
I'm
maybe
just
set
saying.
up some? Should we maybe set up some glyphs of warding, of counterspell? Wait, that wouldn't work.
Dix is gonna start like walking around.
can we
with, like,
magically imbue the walls with lead?
That's what I was gonna say.
Long term, maybe not great.
I have.
Don't
I have.
They all go mad as hatters. It gets in the water.
Wait, no, wait a minute. Hold
Look,
on.
as long as we're not licking the walls, it's fine, right?
Yeah,
Hail
wait,
hydrate,
but
everybody.
guys, if we invent lead-based paint and then paint our keep with lead-based paint, are we safe?
Not from cancer.
Or
We
We don't know what
What
we
were you saying,
don't know what that is. Therefore, it's not real.
And we have like greater
Sorry,
restos. We could. I mean, that would cure cancer, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
Does greater restoration cure cancer?
I
Yeah,
mean, why
think
wouldn't
so.
it?
Why wouldn't it?
You
Yeah,
can regrow an arm.
What was that? What was that, Fair?
Said no one is gonna lick the walls, and I said, "Have you met Moon?"
Have you met Styx?
Oh, you right.
Yes, have you met Sticks? He'll do it just to try it.
Sticks is gonna eat the paint. What are you talking about? He's not gonna lick the walls.
Styx is gonna
What is
invent
this,
tortilla
peanut butter?
chips.
Hey, Rayburn, thank you for the follow. He said, they say, what the actual F did I just walk into?
Some good Dungeons and Dragons. That's what.
Some
I
solid RP.
really feel like lead-based paint would block scrying, though.
I mean, it would.
So a thing would need to be enclosed in lead.
Windows.
So we
doors.
paint the windows and the doors.
And the walls, and the floors, and the ceiling.
What else would you? I mean, walls
Like a
is the
lead
first
box. I mean, it's doable.
Or we build a lead box around the keep.
Just call it architecture.
Keep boxix.
We'll call it a skyscraper.
Wait, goblins.
It's just like a Faraday cage to keep out scrying.
Can we make the goblin?
Goblins. I'm gonna teach you guys architecture.
Or
So-
we could all just get some like mind shielding rings or something. That would be probably easier and cheaper.
Oh, I can take those from the college. See if they are willing
Yeah.
to part with them. Or if they're not, they will.
Or where they keep them?
Wait. We'll just talk to your little friend Artie and be like, "Hey, we need rings."
Hey,
Make
Artie.
rings.
Artie, how goes my dragon shield? You don't tell me you've been putting it off.
Don't tell us you forgot about the dragon shield.
Do you remember what Artie sounds like? That's the one.
Cat got your tongue?
You mean
Already does anyway.
this dragon shield?
Ah, what does it do?
It has what dragon skills did we use? I believe it was
Dragon turtle shell.
okay. So it would be resistant. It makes the wearer resistant to I want to say fire because they do boiling water that is heat damage, like fire damage.
You have resistance against turtles.
Yeah.
My favorite type of damage. Hot.
Turtle damage.
You can take full cover if you curl up
Hold
and
on
lie
fire.
down and put the turtle shell of a scale on top.
Does it require? Does it have immunities? Does it grant immunities?
Yeah, and we're gonna give you a +2 to your AC over it.
So it gives the immunities to fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was joking about the full cover. That's broken.
Okay. Okay. We weren't joking about it. He just didn't want to give it. It's valid.
Is
I need to
really gonna
attune
have
to it?
shell?
Nah.
Cool.
I would say anyone
Alright.
who's holding it can benefit from that.
And it gives resistance or immunity to fire. Just wanna make
We'll
sure I
go
got it
immunity to fire. We'll go. It's a level 15 party.
right. Thanks, Artie. Also,
did good.
You did a great job. Next task. We need everybody to get mind shielding rings. You know how to make those? Okay, you can learn how to make those. That's your next task.
If you bring me a schematic, I can make them.
I mean,
Eventually.
we definitely have enough money to buy one from the bookstore
Or that.
that the Arcanum probably has.
But if you want to save some money, you buy one and bring it to
Have
me.
any idea how wealthy we are, Artie?
yeah, that was
Wait,
always the
Artie,
yeah. Why would I get more
Artie.
than one?
We're rich.
Are you assuming I don't know how to be frugal? Just because I have lots of money and
would
buy
never.
dog beds. That's right, you never.
This was his character.
This is my character.
No.
Should I play Artie?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I would never assume. I'm so sorry. I'm
Good.
Please, don't fire me. This is the best job I've ever had. I haven't had another job, actually. This is the only job I've ever had. I was unemployed. Just made bags of holding that sent these to the astral plane.
You still
Also,
have the 2 bags of
Offbeat.
holding by any chance? Bring those into the Arcanum. Boop.
Offbeat, you
refuse
have
to go-
inspiration. Chat got it for you at the beginning.
Yes, I just
Okay.
haven't made any rolls today.
Yeah, I'm just
Yet. Yeah. I will. I'm sorry. I actually I refuse to make any more bags of holding. I've been ordained by God not to.
Hey, yo. God lifted that band when it turned out it was only 10 feet and not some world ripping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In that case, here's 2 bags of holding.
Nice.
God was wrong.
Artie, I'm going to
God
need
thought
you
it
to
was
make
a world ripping
200.
like campaign ending ability. Instead it's 10 feet and it's a bad time for everybody involved with it in that 10 feet. I think it's 10 feet, right?
It's a 10-foot radius. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, but we make 10 of them.
What is it? Sucks you into the astral plane? Is that what it is? Or
Yeah, it sends you to the astral plane. You can just make.
Luna, you can just walk in and out of the astral plane whenever you want, right?
I think it's the
Yes.
ethereal. Is it the
Yeah,
astral or
it's the
ethereal?
ethereal.
Oh, ethereal. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, we can just give our familiars the bags,
True.
and then I can just send my familiar to the astral plane. I'll be like, I'll resummon you later. Have fun.
We are going on that trip.
Thanks, Artie. Who wants to carry the bags of holding?
I mean, I'll
All right, they're yours.
sure, whatever.
Shall we head to the Arcanum to begin our little stakeout?
Let's go.
All right.
Let's do it.
Who's all coming with? Is it just y'all? In Tokyo?
No, it's all of us.
I know.
I'll
I
do-
meant like
I'll go.
NPC wise. Are you choosing to bring anybody?
I mean, we'll die if we don't bring Calder.
He is our savior after all.
You could bring
Chosen
Calder if you
one.
want.
Are we using the sled? Because if not, it will just be Tokyo.
We probably need to take the sled because we can't really teleport there.
What's the closest like town?
Honestly, it's not super far from the waning circle. That is the South Pole, where you came from, my guy. There
Nice
is
recon.
also a small village that the party has been to, at like the beginning of the campaign. But that would also require going into the high places from there, and then cutting across, kind of skirting along the side, the inward side of the high places.
Then we could maybe teleport to where Styx was from, and then go to the Arcanum from there. That'd
Yeah,
probably
I
be
feel like we
faster than-
teleport to the closest, like we fast travel to the closest point of interest we have saved,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we walk into the abyss, Skyrim style, making sure to hit every point of interest we can.
I mean,
Valid.
I've been to the donut, so like, would that be seen casually?
I mean,
I mean-
I could send this to the donut. Oh wait, no, I don't think I can because Styx isn't a level higher than he's supposed to be anymore.
It's also a pocket dimension, but you can go to those if you're able to. You can go to those standing stones that were the front door, basically. Screw it. You guys fast travel. a couple of days later, Styx and Ziller, pang of bittersweet memories, kind of hit you after a certain you see one mountain ridge and you're like, we're very close, and you come around to one side and this strange tower appears before the rest of the party, the tower that the two of you are familiar with. Calder is also there. It's interesting. It's pretty wide, maybe the size of a football stadium, but only about 6 stories tall. And as you kind of look closely, you can see that each floor is kind of rotating in different directions at different speeds. You don't see a door, but as the party gets closer, with Styx and Ziller leading the way, a ghost, a spirit, appears before the party. Hello.
Howdy.
Ziller, Monkey Paw, and Styx the Undying.
You missed the O'Crack part. That's my last name. Don't forget.
My utmost apologies.
Thank you.
What can I do for you? Are you looking to enter the Arcanium?
Yeah.
And what is your names? I'm looking at the rest of the party.
You guys know this?
I haven't been I'm assuming yes, because I haven't been told it's weird.
I will let you know when something happens that feels weird.
Hi, this is Ghost Man. He manages, he appears whenever you enter. He's pretty chill. He's a chill guy. Chill fella.
Let's see. Well, I'm Zaz. I'm a big goblin. How chill are you?
Hello, Zaz, the big goblin.
Mistakes were made.
I'm Arthalos.
Arthalos, welcome.
I'm Farron, and this is Tokyo.
Hello, Farron. Hello, Tokyo.
And that's Calder, our savior.
Yeah, I'm Calder. That's me.
Savior.
Calder the Savior. And he's like, wait,
we wouldn't be here without him.
Oh, maybe one day I'll hear of him in a song. And Calder's like, please, God, no.
I whisper to the ghost, you already can.
Oh. Maybe when I'm on lunch break. Okay. And he and you see him swirl some snow into a portal. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. I like him. He's nice. Let's go to university.
Offbeat, I've peaked. That's the best idea I've ever had.
I agree.
I peeked again. All right. You walk in. A grand hallway before you, many statues and pillars of white marble and obsidian floor. Many people walking here and there. You can kind of look over and you see you've got little name tags. Zaz the big goblin. Calder the savior. Tokyo's got one and it's a little dog collar. Just kind of dangling. Everyone else with their same names. Arthalos. Notably, yours does not say Lord. It just says Arthalos. So just letting you know. And you hear, oh, hello. how are you? And you look over, and a nice, pretty young lady is kind of standing there. She's got really, really big glasses, and you can see that she's got the robes of the Arcanum, but she's got this big old sweater on top. She's just kind of bundled up, and she's got a little thing of coffee in a little teacup, and she's scribing away, and she kind of pushes her glasses up and goes, welcome to the Arcanum. Looks at your names and goes, Sticks? Like these sticks?
Yes.
Professor Oak's like one of his best students, apparently. Oh my god.
And this is Ziller. The Ziller.
I don't know who you are.
Oh, goodness.
Most unfortunate.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
Well,
grab
welcome.
Ziller real quick and pull him aside and be like, Ziller,
Okay.
if this is how this continues to go, please don't hate me. I didn't know this was how this was gonna be.
It's okay. I am who I am.
Diller, did you even go to school here?
I look at Arthlos and I'm like, I'll let you know there's a saying here called "You're on thin ice."
Why don't they remember you?
Don't take a step further.
She's pretty young. You know, new student.
I'll have you know that I don't exactly have the best reputation for being a good student outside of dance.
Why you know so many things though?
I was really good in history class and dance class, and that's it.
Did you?
Remember how we had that minor in history that he always brings up?
That was it. That
Well,
was
if
all
I
I
could-
was good for.
If I could get you, and she looks at Farron. If I could get you a sign here saying that if your dog acts up regrettably, we will have to put it down. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Wait, hold on. Define act up.
Yeah.
Bites someone, kills someone, turns into a giant monster. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty lenient rule. We just need that on paper, unfortunately.
Tokyo is a very sweet boy. That won't happen. I will sign that.
Oh, awesome. Tokyo's just like,
Looks it over for fine print.
yeah. Calder looks kind of comes over and kind of gives it a stink eye too, and it seems legitimate. It's just it's keeping them from getting in trouble with the money movers that help the Arcanum stay alive. You know, they're trying not to get sued, whatever the equivalent is for in this world for sued.
A message is sent to Farron by Arthalos. If they try to do anything to your dog, I will raise this place to the ground.
Shoots him a quick glance, like, thank you.
Like, mm-mm.
What a fun time to find out that Tokyo's been a demon secretly the whole time.
This whole time.
she lets Pip out, and they're just like, ah, no!
All right. Well, obviously no casting any leveled spells. Cantrips are generally okay aside from the damaging ones. You know, and you know, if you need a healing or something like that, that's not really an issue. You know, just it's fireballs. Just don't do the fireballs. If you gotta grow a plant, whatever. But you know, just you understand, I'm sure. And this is all kind of apropos to this is all what Styx and Ziller are more or less familiar with. And she kind of finishes that up and kind of shoots a glance at the goblin, and she's like, "Okay, is there anything I can help you with? Do you need a scribe?" Scribes are kind of the low level message runners, but also mostly work in the libraries and the bookstore, which
Wait,
is
hold on. I have a question for the lady.
yeah. What's up?
Number one, can I get the map? Number two, is it a library or a bookstore? Because I turned the woman into a turtle because I thought the bookstore was a library.
You turned a woman into a turtle? That is
okay, she
so cool. You're so
got
cool.
better.
Oak is
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
turn
so
into a turtle.
Professor Oak is gonna be so excited you're here. Please,
I cannot
please
put
do
into
make sure
words
you
how
see
much
him.
Styx hates this.
I killed a dragon turtle.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I guess it would be to you.
Dylan.
I just didn't know who you were, man.
Sorry, this has just been don't mean to take my anger out on you. There's been a thorn in my side my whole life. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. Here. And pours you a little thing of coffee and scoops it over.
This is good coffee. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're
I haven't
welcome.
even tasted it.
Grumble,
yet.
grumble. This is tasty.
Grumble, grumble. Thank you for your kindness and patronage when I was a grump.
It's okay. My name's Tasha.
Tasha?
Mm-hmm.
You have an ugly laugh?
No, well, maybe.
You got a cool
How'd
cauldron?
you know about that?
Does your cauldron have everything?
I'm sorry?
Cauldron? Do you know a guy named Bigby?
Do you
No.
have cool hands?
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, there's someone we know named Tasha.
Oh.
Are you like named after the spellcaster Tasha, or is that not a thing?
No, I'm pretty sure I was named after my grandmother. And she was a fisher.
You're gonna do great things, Tasha. They're gonna write really expensive books about you that nerds everywhere will buy.
Oh, thanks.
But or you could get them online for like $50 for all the books about everyone. Anyways, we're gonna go.
Is that like sending a message? What? Okay, bye. You guys enter into the larger hall. The music stopped. Sorry. Heck.
Sticks. How much would they freak out if I just produced flames by the scrolls?
You do see.
Just as a funny prank. No, not a
Hold
funny
on, let
prank.
me get the camera
Haha,
first.
Bad idea.
I'm threatening destruction of property.
I don't actually have produced flames, so it doesn't like it's not. I don't know that cantrip. This is all strictly in theory.
Hypothetical.
Hypotheticals.
Um.
Just want to know how serious they are about their stuff.
Very.
Yeah. So you head off and down kind of this large hall, a very high ceiling. None of that makes sense because the tower it's much bigger on the inside. All right. And before you is a crossing, and you can see a hallway go down one way where it turns into a spiral staircase. A very large, ornate spiral staircase. And down the other way, it kind of comes to a weird dead end where a lady at a desk sits. And you can see that you watch as she you hear a little ding, and she makes a note, and then this portal opens up and a group of students walk out. And they kind of walk down the hall and kind of look at you guys, but kind of keep to themselves. And they seem to be in a bit of a hurry as they go into the main grand auditorium, which is the path before you. And you can see a large, well-lit auditorium, just bustling with noise and people. It sounds like there's a lecture going on. And make a history check, Styx and Ziller.
That is a natural 20. 29.
Ooh.
I got
That's
new
a,
dice as well. By the way, they're pretty.
Nice.
15.
Ooh.
Cool.
This one's been rolling well. The other one doesn't roll very nice.
I bought Jake cursed dice by accident. Like cursed dice. So, what'd you get, Styx?
14. I rolled a
14.
4.
Ziller, you recognize Professor Tarley, the head of necromancy, the School of Necromancy. And he is wrapping up a lecture where he is, as the party, as you can kind of see down into the auditorium, he's got a beholder, just a dead beholder, just opened up, and he's doing dissection. He's just like elbows deep inside a beholder eyeball, and kind of auditorium, beholder, elbows deep in a beholder eyeball, kind of peeling back different parts, and kind of explaining that. And he goes,
As you can see here, the corneas don't make any scientific sense due to the mutations they go through when they sleep. Every beholder is different.
and he goes on to talk about the different types of beholders and how the beholders will often change reality with their dreams, and how they are incredibly vain.
More so than a dragon,
It said, and there's a bit of a chuckle through the audience.
I lean over to Styx and be like, my desire to interrupt this lecture with like a snarky comment is like so incredibly high.
I was also going to say we should point out how bad professor jokes always are.
I know I really wanted to. They never land, and everyone's only doing it for marks.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You can tell which ones are the kiss asses in the group because they're like, back to notes.
I wanna like look specifically who's if they. Well, I wanna make fun of a kiss ass. Who's up in the
Okay,
front?
you see one down by the front, kind of this willowy gentleman who, you know, he's made changes to his Arcanum robes to make it look even wealthier, you know, like he's clearly here for the money, or he's here because of money. Position 3 got 3 HP. Ah, heck. Jake, you get 3
Nice.
HP.
Feeling
and he's got the
safe.
he's got that vibe.
Styx wants to go. Styx is gonna go stand next to him.
Okay, so you
The
make
sticks
your way
came from the
down the
donut.
auditorium.
I'm gonna
Towards
start
the
reading
front.
his notes and looking for errors.
Okay, you're just gonna stand there in the middle of the room because that would be very noticeable.
Yes.
Okay, just
I'm gonna stay at the back, and I'm just gonna seed and mold
Mhm.
in the back.
hey, inspiration to position 3. Jake, you winning tonight, brother.
What? Oh heck. I have inspiration from the one you gave me.
That was not chat inspiration, so you got 2.
Oh, all right. I'll take it. Heck.
Okay.
I send a message to Ziller. Should I minor illusion a beholder or something, mocking him behind his head?
I go, as funny as that would be, that would definitely get us kicked out.
And out if it's subtle spell and they don't know it's us.
You don't know that. This is a high level. This could be a level 20 wizard. They could know.
How will they know? No one's.
I
gonna
don't know. I don't trust
Nobody's
it.
gonna know. How would they know?
I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
But it would be funny.
There'll be plenty of time to play pranks once we're out. Once the lecture is over.
As the lecture wraps
All
up,
right.
he says some really cheesy one-liner about beauty being in the eye of the beholder, and again with the laughter. And you watch Styx as this pompous teacher's pet writes that down as well.
Oh
And
my god.
and as the applause kind of dies down, he looks up and goes, "And now, if we could all have our attention turned, we have a few announcements." Meh. And this one lady comes out. She's got a couple flaps of paper. She goes, "The school will be going into lockdown on the next full moon. It will be very difficult to get in or out, so make sure you reach out to your sponsors." So that's within the next like 16-ish days. With the coming war, and with certain people not responding to our missives, we are going to be upping security even more. And you hear like a groan from a lot of the students, especially the newer ones. Also, the incident with the sudden appearance of the stranger has been dealt with. There's nothing to concern yourselves with. If you have any questions or you see anything out of the ordinary, find one of the nearby inquisitors and let him know. If you are to leave the building at all, please let us know. Communication is the bare bones of society. Backbones of society. Dismissed. And immediately everything, all sorts of voices and break out, and everyone's moving around and people packing up, and quickly you guys are having to, if you want to stand still, everyone's trying to get through where you guys are standing. A couple of looks at the goblin. A couple people kind of looking down at the goblin, or
Looking at.
looking at the goblin, the medium-sized goblin, and kind of just.
Hey, how you doing?
They don't. A little bit of a upturned nose.
I'm gonna send one of them a message that does that, and he's gonna say, "You smell, by the way."
Little did you know, Ziller and I came back here to bully children.
These aren't children; these are adults.
This is true. This is a college.
This isn't Hogwarts.
This is not Hogwarts.
We have bathrooms. Been sitting on that for like 20 minutes.
But Hogwarts also has bath. All right.
She made a tweet. Anyway.
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
Did Pompous Boy try to get up and leave?
Yeah, he kind of went to get up and then kind of looked at you. He's sitting, you're standing, you're very tall, and all of the eyeballs on your cloak kind of looked at him, and he goes, I say, and kind of looks up at you. Do you mind moving aside?
If I had to give him a quick like a quick one over and be like what level does this guy look like? Like how adept
Make an
does he
insight
look?
check.
Ooh, Styx is not wise. He hangs out with Ziller.
Guidance.
Oh,
It's a
What's the
cantrip. I can
range
use
on
it.
guidance? What's the
it doesn't matter. It's only a 1.
Oh no.
So a 7.
Okay. He is older. This is probably someone in the latter few years. You see his family crest symbol, like in a pin, but you don't recognize it.
Into a turtle.
What?
What?
You want to turn the crest pin into a turtle?
No, him.
Oh.
Not really. Maybe.
I'm just gonna walk up to where Styx is and just look at the student. Do I recognize anything about them at all?
No, it's you guys have been gone long enough that make a history check, the both of you.
Heck yeah, I'm good at those.
23.
23.
21.
Okay, yeah, you vaguely remember a snot-nosed scribe kid that didn't have a lot of money and kind of was constantly, kicking people in the shins and stuff like that. It was kind of a problem child. And you recognize the disdain in the eyes, even though it's been like years and years and years. This kid somehow came into some serious money.
Oh, look, it's Ankle Biter.
He goes,
Hey,
I miss you. And he stands up.
I cast sleep.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay.
I want to take
Wait.
nap.
We
That's a leveled spell.
Yep.
Oh wait, were we told no leveled spells?
Yeah,
Yep.
we were.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
You can if you want.
I mean, I kind of want him to take nap. Kind of
I'll-
want to kidnap
I'll-
kidnap this guy. Nah. We'll wait.
Oh wait.
We'll bonk him.
He stands up and goes, I remember you.
Oh, you do.
Yeah, you. You were the flunk of the college. Couldn't even get into one of the schools of magic. How's that been going for you?
I look on his cloak and I say, huh. I thought I recognized the shit on the cloak from how much you've been wiping your ass on the professors.
He huffs away. He comes back and gets his stuff and huffs away again.
Wait.
He-
I wanna cast a cantrip. I'm allowed to do that, right?
Yes.
Can I
As long as
cast-
it's not like a damaging,
Can
like
I cast
sacred
Gust?
flame.
Can I cast Gust to
Wait,
make
does-
him trip?
You can try.
Or like push his cloak over his head like from behind.
That's a
Yeah, just give
22
it-
on a deck save. So he kind of and goes a little quicker. And as he does, and because of that, he misses the goblin and Farron. Calder kind of seeing all this, like, he decides to stay out of it. But as he walks by Lord Arthalos, he stops, backs back up. My lord, Lord Arthalos? Is that you, Lord Arthalos?
I have
And
no
other
idea
tabs are
who this
kinda-
person is, right?
No.
And is this
Am I
sarcasm
correct?
that's just
No, he's brown nosing.
Want to put him in the jar, please? I just want to put him in the
he
jar.
sees someone of nobility. He sees a lord and is like, "Oh,
I'm gonna
am I
slow-
correct? You are Lord Arthalos, are you not?"
I am indeed.
Oh, well, sir, my lord. And he does a low bow. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Carmichael. Sir Carmichael. And he reaches out a hand to shake your hand.
Hang on, let me read something real quick.
Okay.
I'm just gonna slowly begin stepping up the stairs.
Make a
just
perception check, Ziller.
Ooh, finally something decent. 16. On
16.
perception. That's good.
You
That's
go to
good for me.
turn and you stop. The necromancer's TA, Professor Tarley's TA, has finally clicked with you. You recognize her. Sorry, them.
Do I know you?
You turn. She's a bit off in the distance. She's currently helping gather the notes from the dissection of the beholder and talking with Professor Tarley. You recognize her as names. I have too many notes. Yeah, it is. They are Rayana.
Rayana. My ex. But we're on good terms. So this is not a revengeful ex. We'll deal with this after Carmichael.
It was mutual.
It was mutual and both in our best interest.
We just were headed in different directions in life.
I have a question. If a spell is a racial trait,
I'm glad you went where I was going.
They're not going to split hairs on this.
Well, I'm asking, like, is it actually casting a leveled spell, or is it just something that I
It's
can
not,
do?
but it's not.
Like, would they
Obviously, it's not
detect it?
casting level spell, but it is doing something magical beyond just cantrips.
It's less than a cantrip.
Well, what is it?
It's
Dominate
suggestion.
person? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, I can't. If I could just racial skill dominate person, that'd be a little bit much.
There wouldn't be any other character races being played.
All right. I'll shake his hand.
Okay.
And my thaumaturgy will kind of like lessen and reveal my true eyes.
He's gonna go. Some trick. I am the great grandson to Jarl Isix.
We don't like a 6 anymore, right?
Oh.
Iffy. He's not bad, and he was cleared, and he is working with Jarl Twiceune.
However, his troops sucked.
Yeah, we're hesitant on Isix.
Right.
And my question would then be, why is he poor?
Why was he poor?
Why so many greats?
Because
Because Jarls get put on ice and all that.
no, that is just Twiceune.
Oh.
Hey, what's with Arthalos? Is shit stain bothering you?
Yeah, do we need to take care of this guy?
Is this guy bothering you?
We'll bully him. We're very good at it.
Yeah, I've been bullying him for years. I'm really trained at it.
You
Oh, this is a friend. This is a friend of yours.
You could say that. He was a bit of an ankle biter. He kicked me in the shins at least twice.
I did no such.
You kicked my Duke in the shins.
Duke?
Nuke him.
Oh, let me formally introduce you
mute.
to Duke Ziller Monkey Paw O'Crack.
Excuse me, I must be away. I have a prior meeting with what's that? Just leaves. Quickly.
Smelly boy.
Follow him.
Quickly
Follow him.
he leaves. You're gonna go follow him.
No.
It was so nice to meet you. I'll remember your name.
When we see your grandfather, your great grandfather.
Next time I'm in war council with Isix, I'll bring you up.
Carmichael,
goodness.
Sir Carmichael.
Sir
name is
Carmichael Ixix.
What a butt munch.
What a butt.
Can't
I'm gonna
believe
make
they
my way
disallow
over to...
leveled spells here, ruining
for
all my
this-
fun.
I'm not gonna lie.
My bat wings like ruffle behind me. I'm just like,
I was at least 90% of the reason why that is. I cast Fireball in a class. We used to be allowed to. It was a problem. Anyway, is that Rihanna? Is that who I think
Rihanna
it is?
Lord, Ziller, do we really want to do this right
stands
now?
up and goes,
It's my friend.
no.
It's more than a friend.
And turns
Ziller.
and goes, Ziller.
Yeah.
And she walks over. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you. I give him a big hug.
Thanks.
How have you
So
been?
uncomfortable.
I've been well. Understudy to our fantastic Professor Tarley, who I'm sure you remember. Professor Tarley!
Why would you do this?
You... I do it for me. And he comes over. Yeah.
Oh,
You remember Ziller, right?
hi, Tarly.
Professor Tarley kind of looks at you and goes, yes, the only student I ever lost hope of.
Nice to see you too, Tarls. Hey, I learned to animate dead.
Did you?
Yeah, I use it through this thing. Visium apparatus.
I never doubted you.
Yeah, it's great.
You just said you lost hope in him.
Visium apparatus.
Oh, do you frown upon it or something? Oh, I'm sorry. You only know your one school of magic, whereas I have access to all of them. Eat a dick.
Yes, and it just bounces off of him because he remembers this. And he goes, well, is your friend with you? Oh God, please. Is that Sticks? Sticks, come here.
Good.
Sticks.
What?
He's gonna walk away from towards.
No,
towards
I'm walking
Sticks.
over to them.
Yeah, he's gonna meet you halfway. But
I'm gonna follow him behind.
Rihanna, they grab your elbow.
Mhm.
How is it going out there?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I'm a duke now.
Wow, leaps and bounds.
Yeah. How's it going for you in here? So you pursued academia.
Pretty good. I have to introduce you to my girlfriend.
Is it who I think it is?
Oh.
Is it the cute
God.
little? Is it the cute little fairy? And she's like all sweet and nice, and you're a goth.
Yes.
Yes.
Her name, if you remember, is Terenia.
I'm gonna just very quietly go like.
Oh.
Oh. Anyway, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Why are you here?
Proud. Well, alumni.
Over to while you so you can think about that how you want to play that. Sticks. One of my star students who regrettably runs with one of my worst ones. It's good to see you again, Sticks.
Oh my god. Is this how? Anyways, was Stick? I never decided how good at school Sticks was. But-
So you, I don't know about how good you were, but you did a good job of just keeping your nose to the grindstone and just getting through all your classes. I'm not saying you aced all your classes. I'm saying the teachers loved you because you weren't always getting into trouble.
goody, goody. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. It's good to see you too, Teach. But what I mean, those were some pretty good puns. During the
Thank
lecture.
you. I had my my thinking cap on, as it were. Professor Tarley is Drow, an old, withery, kind of tight skin bone man. Very hooked nose, very condescending look, but he gives you a rare smile.
You got good teeth.
Mm.
Doesn't press digitate every day.
Chews on bones.
Another dog. But so, all right, riddle me this. You like the necromancy, right?
Yes, it is quite literally what I teach here. None better. Well, none who know
How
it
close
as
am I with
thoroughly
this?
as I
Like-
do. There are definitely other professors that you're closer with. He was very,
Alright.
very cruel to Ziller over the years, so that
Yeah.
probably had an effect.
Yeah. Okay, teach. So hear me out. I got a problem for you. Okay, so like we all know what a lich is, correct?
Of course.
Okay, cool.
Undead perfected.
So you're,
Evil, of course.
but like, does it have to be?
Well, seeing as you require to feast upon the souls of the living, and the path to get there is heinous in nature, I would say yes.
All right, but hear me out. What if you only ate the souls of the bad people?
Who is to say who is bad? Am I bad for teaching necromancy?
You're bad because you're bad at it.
You watch his eye genuinely twitch.
I managed to become undead and become unundead before you.
Is
did
he
happen. He did.
serious?
He was undead for a while, and now he's no longer. He is back to. Oh, you would think my name is pretty cool too, but anyways, yeah.
He slowly turns to Ziller. And that's where we're going to take a break. We'll be right back, chat.
Fireball-ology.
All right. So, again, Rihanna, they look at you and say, "Why are you here?"
We are here to, well, first of all, we wanted to say hi to some of our old professors and friends, and also, we're all named ones, and things are heating up in the outside world, and we kind of needed some of our old information back. You know, like, not back, we just need to see it again. Remember our thesis paper? The Styx and Ziller's, what do we name it again, Styx?
It was Styx and Ziller's really cool ideas on rocks and where they should go.
Yeah, that one. We need the tablet.
Oh, mountain rocks and where they should go. My bad.
Right. Yeah, don't forget that's important. Rocks can go everywhere, but mountain rocks are specific.
Interesting. Well, and she stops as Professor Tarley walks back up to Ziller and goes, "You were an undead?
Yeah.
And
it
you
sucked.
are not now?"
Yep. You can thank that guy for that. I pointed at Arthalos. My
And
hero.
who is that?
That is Jarl Arthalos.
Jarl.
Actually, no, Lord. He's not a Jarl yet, but he's a social climber. He's making some great work. Putting in the time, putting in the work, putting in the hours. Take what hours. But anyway, he currently is the ruler of Keep Coccyx.
And when you were an undead, would you say you were hungry and you devoured?
I
Or
was
did
in
you have
agoni-
no?
I was in every single wound that I would ever suffer until the end of it stayed at its
that
intensity
is
from the first time. And as thankfully there were lots of
interesting.
lovely people cooking for me constantly, so I never was hungry. But
What
came
would it
close.
take, Ziller? I can't believe I'm saying this. To receive a documented report on this finding, you may be aware. Let us,
Can I make-
come to my office later. We have much to speak about the shape of the world and what is soon to come.
Can I make a big ask?
I'm listening.
Okay, here's the ask. We want our paper, Styx and Ziller's paper on mountain rocks and where they should go. I think there's a few things missing in there, but you know, the abbreviated version is still the same. The tablet with which was mentioned within that paper, The magic items.
Unfortunately.
You're
You're
on
still
top
going.
of that, I said it was a big ass. Did you think I was gonna ask for less than big?
Please continue. I apologize for interrupting.
And I want that kid's cloak.
Dick starts laughing.
Which kid? Also, one-shot questers, you're the best. Love you.
That guy, that Isix, the kid of the great grandchild of Isix. I want his cloak.
Oh, Carmichael.
Yeah, Sir Carmichael.
I would not be able to. And Rihanna goes, yeah, I can do that. He's a bitch.
Yes.
Trumped up bitch. And he goes, Unfortunately, I do not have access to Professor Oak's private library. That is where I think you might be able to find such a document.
And the tablet? Did you ever send out a team to retrieve it? Is it still where it is?
It was retrieved. It would be locked away down below with the Inquisition. I'll see what
Well-
I can do, but it would serve you well to go down and ask a few questions yourself, I think.
Well, if you would like to do us a solid favor and get the report on my time as being undead, put in a good word and let them know that I'm gonna like whisper and be like, the state of the pain is at risk.
Indeed. And I'm wondering if this might be a key that we might be able to survive the troubled times. There is someone, I think, and he looks at Styx as well. I think that you lot should go see below. This individual, this stranger, appeared in the middle of my class. He was on fire.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
We put him out quickly and brought him below. And I've had some interesting reports, needless to say.
Well, I guess we'll go and... I think we should go ahead check out the Inquisition. Well, first we should go see Professor Oak. See if he's got any Pokemon for us, and then we'll go check out the Inquisition. How's that sound?
Who all is with you?
That's Farron. She's our ranger and our guide, and also a named one so that we don't die. She's the alpha. That is Zaz, a dragon's bane. Has killed at least 2 dragons. That is Lord Arthalos. I've already introduced him. He's kind of a big deal. And Styx. And that's Calder, the savior.
Interesting. Yes, I'll see what I can do as far as magic items go.
Or like also a document on rings of mind shielding.
Before you... That's significantly easier. Before you go, stop by my office. I'll see what I can do.
I'll stop by your office.
They both cringe. Good day. And he walks away.
And make sure everyone leaves a conversation uncomfortable. Check.
The
It's
room is
done for the
relatively
day.
empty at this point, but some people are beginning to file in for their cantrip lessons. Today, light.
Street school?
Basically.
I'm like, can't you guys... Yeah,
Yes,
I'm like...
come on, it's so easy to... Oh.
Can Styx and I play laser tag with light for like 5 seconds?
All right, while you guys are trolling the newbies, the freshmen, what's everyone else doing?
Probably gonna
Kinda- I mean,
Let's
Let's
leave.
unfamiliar with the
Rogue.
place, so
Erin is just confused. She didn't go to school, so.
I mean, same though.
Let's
go to Oak.
I guess. Let's go to Oak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Party groups back up. and you make your way to the portals across from the spiral staircase. As you get there, it's the older lady, and she looks up and goes,
Oh, you made it. Hello.
Howdy.
What can I do for you?
Brother, we'd like to see Professor Oak.
Ah, I see. This is
Some
good.
Charmander.
she, and a portal opens up.
Is this goblin trustworthy?
I don't know. Are you trustworthy?
I like him.
I'm gonna leave. This made me
made a huge
uncomfortable.
Quickly, the
think
party
he's
gets
sick.
into the. Quickly, the party goes through the portal.
I think we found a new Mr. Big.
Oh no! I mean, it's an applicable name.
I called him Mr. Big.
You suddenly find yourself in a large, expansive room. Multiple desks kind of ringed around the outside, and in the center, one Professor Oak, with a wand in hand, a staff leaning against his desk. Yes. Red cloak kind of wrapped around, and his hair, long brown hair, kind of put up, and above, a massive suspended skeleton of a dragon, in kind of the position of mid flap, and he sits there. The room is mostly empty, but there is one individual that he is speaking to, and that is the importance of bees.
Sorry, what now?
Oh, we have guests. Hello.
Hi, Professor Oak, is me, Ziller. I'm back.
Oh, oh goodness. This is wonderful. I will
And
have to
this is-
speak to you about the bees later.
This is Zaz. This is Arthlos. That's Farron. They're all cool.
He kind of, the staff comes to his hand. He kind of walks over. Hello. I am Professor Oak.
Hi. Sorry to be all business about this, but we need some help.
Well, I hope I can be of service. It is good to see you again. And he kind of goes in and he just kind of hugs Ziller, and then gives Styx a big hug. And as he lets go of Styx, a very large spider onto his shoulder.
That's a
Never got used to that.
That's,
And I don't think I will.
Pokemon. Did you name it Spinnerack? That's a Pokemon. But we are we're looking for a translation of Draconic as well as our old paper. Styx
Oh.
and Ziller's paper on really cool mountain rocks and stuff.
I'll see what I can do.
Why am I the only one in the plane who can remember the names?
Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie, we didn't name it very efficiently.
He kind of goes back to his desk, kind of sits down, starts
As well as
writing
a
a few things
translation
out.
of Draconic, if possible. We need like a cipher of Draconic or something. That's
Of course.
so important.
Yes, I can get that right up. I just gave my inscription over to Professor Pine, so if you could run, well. He kind of whispers something. He'll be over shortly with it.
Cool.
Do you know anything about the missing professors?
There's missing professors. How do you lose a professor?
We don't
I
know.
mean-
Three of them stepped away, and went. I believe it was easterly, and they haven't returned, and no, we haven't heard from them since. That is Professor Melonbrine and Professor Willowwind.
Melonbrine and Willowwind. You wouldn't. Do you know what's happening in the world, like politically speaking, right now?
I've been rather focused on my studies.
All right, so catch you up. There's been like a insurgence. The burners kind of unified with this group of changelings called the Syndicate, and they started infiltrating our political parties. Y'all parent, we has been replaced, and we do believe that there's a good chance they started manufacturing and working with the nearby goblins in order to create gunpowder and create these things called guns. Whack! I know, right? Anyway, that's part of the reason why we're going to war currently is because we don't know
War, you say? That is troubling news.
Yes, there is a war.
I do recall some of the other professors saying something about this.
Do you think Melon, Brian, and Willowwind may have gone and joined forces with this syndicate?
I don't think so. Willowwind would never. Melon Brian...
Tinfoil hat type,
He's a troublesome Leonin, to say the least. But Willowwind is gentle as a lamb.
What did he teach again?
Willowwind teaches transmutation. And Melon Brian speaks of the complex magics of evocation.
Interesting.
A door opens and slams shut. What is it, Oak? You look over, and you see a individual, long slacks, no wand or staff to be seen. Bit of a green button-down shirt and a vest. Kind of slicked back blonde hair and a handlebar mustache. Kind of walks in, kind of a close-cropped beard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in need of the draconic transposition.
Transcription.
Thank you. Transcriptions that I lent you. Of course. My apologies. And he kind of rummages through his stuff. Kind of goes over and goes, an interesting crowd.
Hi, Pine. Why does everyone do that?
I don't know.
I was a delight.
It's good to see you again, Ziller.
I had some good quips. You know that, right?
Yeah, we had a few laughs, you and me, back in the day.
At least one or two, right?
You should go to one of his dance parties. They're very good.
Oh, I'm busted down on the dance floor.
And have you seen the Dance Master yet? The Blade Master? Damn it.
You called him that too. I called him the Dance Master myself. No, I'm going to after this. We're currently just collecting some stuff like draconic transcripts, perhaps that old rickety tablet from our paper that we made that was spoken of, the paper itself, stuff to do with the pain and fixing it, so that the souls can move freely and whatnot.
I'll go look through my private library, and he disappears. Yes, apologies. He's a bit scatterbrained lately. He's finding out some strange things about the dragons and the giants and how this may have all potentially be what's wrong with everything these days.
They had a war, undecided winners and losers.
Yes, and he's uncovering some interesting stuff.
Would Professor Oak know about Dragon Dad being Dragon Dad?
He's probably one of the only professors who knows.
Okay. I feel like we should get Dragon Dad involved.
We should get Dragon Dad involved.
Can I call Dragon Dad at some point?
Not in here.
Oh.
I mean,
Not
you
with the Sending
can
Stone?
you can send out, but it won't be able to return.
He's not here? Oh, well, yeah, they just told me that.
Yeah, he's at another place.
He is the court wizard for Twiceune.
Well, have you learned anything on the pain that could be of use, perhaps? The location of that tablet would be very nice.
The tablet would be below in the Inquisition. That's where a lot of the interesting artifacts are stored. I've been studying a few things, as the two of you would know. Pine is a substitute teacher. He has he has the ability to kind of teach his way through any of the school's magics, but not to the point where he would be considered. He's somewhat looked down on by the society, but nevertheless,
Society.
instrumental, very important to the dynamic at play amongst the professors. He's a bit gruff, kind of always stressed, always kind of furrowed in the brow, but would absolutely kill for his students. And so there's a lot of love amongst the students for Pine. And they'll usually come to him with stuff so that they don't have to bother one of the head professors.
I should let you know that we're pretty sure we know how to fix the pain, if that's of interest to you at
It
all. So-
very much is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just need to move the rocks back. The mountain rocks.
Better cool mountain rocks and where they should go.
Exactly. We know where they should go, and it's on the tablet. We need to put them back to where they should go.
Interesting.
Because they're not where they should go right now.
I
if
will
you put them where they
accompany
should
you
go.
down to the Inquisition
Oh, excellent.
and make sure that that happens.
Mm-hmm. You should talk to Arthlas. He's very persuasive as well. He makes good arguments. He went to debate school.
There's a debate school?
No, that was a
Oh.
metaphor.
Mm.
Metaphor?
Substitutes.
Hello, I am Professor Pine. Puts his hand out to Arthalos.
Lord Othalos. And he shakes his hand.
Well, where's frickin' Oak? Should we go to the Inquisition while we wait for him to do the...
That might be wise. He gets distracted a bit easily.
Okay, do the Inquisition.
As you guys are walking, he looks over at Farron and goes, "Pleasure to meet you, ma'am." Calder's like, "Yeah, I'm Calder."
The Savior.
The savior.
Right. And how long have you been lycanthropes?
I mean, they're more like hairless dogs, so
Yeah,
Thanks.
Hairless lycanthropes. Interesting mutation.
You can't be a mammal without hair.
This is true. He kind
I
of
No,
Smiles.
you're
smiles.
not
Biology.
mammals.
He looks over to
Both of you
Zaz,
are testing my patience.
and in Goblin he says, "Greetings. You are quite large."
they call him Mr. Big.
Where and why do you know Goblin?
I may have ran into a clan when I was displaced, bit lost, trying to find some interesting mushrooms that I had heard about. Turned out it was a prank, and spent about a couple of days, weeks amongst the Goblin clan. Managed to not get eaten. It was a rough time.
Yeah, it must have been awful.
It was.
Pretty much, literally anything else is better than that.
I did manage to save their chief with magic.
Where was this? He might be dead now.
Good to know. We'll avoid that clan in the future.
Zaz's vague memories of smashing the clan's face in.
You have like
Oh,
a
you
mole
won't
like
join?
right here. Not anymore.
But the goblins are gonna be better now. Hopefully. Maybe.
Really?
In another
At least they
decade or
bathe.
so. I have already taught them bathe.
What? That's impressive. Kind of disturbing. All right. He
Maybe we should hire Zaz to be head of a bathing school here at the college.
I do
you
have
can-
experience teaching
Yeah,
bathing.
maybe you can teach that little Carmichael snot-nose to stop teleporting his shits out of his bowels. and,
Hey,
use the
Ziller
toilet like
gets-
a regular person.
Ziller gets a second level spell slot.
Yo.
Thank you, GB.
Hey, Gucci.
Slowly, you guys wind your way down the spiral staircase. you find yourself in a darker kind of setting. Things are a little more intense. You can hear the sounds of combat practice going on and the casting of spells behind closed doors. Interesting individual at the desk with a bit of a cage around it. Name?
It's
What can I do for you, Sticks? He checks your name. You're not a student here.
I did the thing that you call graduating.
Alumni. He pulls out a different scroll. And the rest of you?
Ziller?
I've heard of you.
Apparently everyone has.
Except that first girl.
I have the I had the high score in Dance Dance Revolution.
You guys should really check out the arcade. It's pretty cool.
What's an arcade? That sounds great.
It's a place where you can just play games for
And
money.
the rest of you?
We're with
Lord
them.
Arthur. Yeah.
Looks at Professor Pine, and Pine's like, Pine's gonna make a persuasion. Oh, that's a 20. All right. Sticks. Pine kind of walks down the hall with the party in tow. Gets to a back room. The door slides to the side. As he opens the door to this back room, the door is slammed open and Pine is kind of knocked to the side, where he kind of hits his head on the back of the stone wall and just kind of looks, starts patting for something, and you hear him kind of cussing under his breath. From the inside, you can see that this strange, monstrous creature has escaped whatever was imprisoning him and is rampaging amongst the room.
Oh.
Someone else can just hold it.
Do you need assistance with this creature?
You hear screaming, mostly in combat.
I looked at Pine. Do I have permission to cast spells? We were instructed not to.
Kind of dazed, Pine goes, yeah, I think that should be okay. And let's roll initiative as you guys kind of funnel into the room. And I'll get the combat music up.
I'm using my inspiration on initiative.
Sorry, my bad. That was crazy loud. Didn't need to be there.
Yeah. 22.
Nice.
I mean, it wouldn't be an initiative roll if I didn't frickin' tank it.
That's true. That's true.
9.
I will say, Taco, that my roll was a nat 20.
I got a 21.
So those
I too got
simple
21.
tricks to roll more simple tricks to roll more crits. You know, maybe crit more Jake. Got to rebrand.
You too can learn how to crit more if you pay for his seminars.
3 easy payments, $69.99.
Payments. The creature looks like a dragon, but I'm gonna post a picture in the Discord right quick of what exactly this creature looks like. Something is fundamentally wrong, and everyone hears within their minds this scraping draconic language, and the only name you really get is witness. Where is the witness?
Witness this dick.
You
Witness these nuts.
There we go.
Since you're asking me, have you checked your butthole?
Did it post? The heck?
Yeah, it did. Oh.
It's
Oh.
that.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh.
Wait, I want to
Okay.
look at it.
Is that its tongue?
Is that-
or
is
it
that
barfing?
Is that?
Oh,
Are we
okay.
really fighting this thing? Okay. Gross.
Kind of cute.
It does look like it's already been in combat. The multiple inquisitors around are shredded, some writhing on the ground holding their faces, and you can see these strange tadpole-like creatures crawling into their various orifices. Where
You
did
love
my
a
pen
tadpole
go?
in an orifice.
We love that for them.
Why is that dog licking the floor? What the dog doing?
I can't look at that channel without sighing.
Yeah. As soon as I clicked over to it, I was yep.
Okay.
What the dog do?
Accuracy.
22 for Arthalos. Offbeat and Taco, I assume Offbeat Ziller has a higher dex.
Mhm.
I have a +2. What do you have?
I have a +2. Let's roll, brother.
Roll, brother.
One
roll it.
roll in the ring with me, brother.
I got a 10.
I got an 18.
All right.
Damn it. Okay.
Dixon's going first. 21 for Ziller. 18 for Farron.
Ambush is so good.
Did almost all of us get high initiative rolls?
Almost.
Except for Zaz.
Almost.
Almost.
Zaz,
So I
is,
gotta have that bad initiative.
Zaz is just like, do I really? Zaz always like, do I have to? Do I have to do this? You're here.
Yeah, he likes to take his
He's-
moment.
He's just like, yeah, you all
And
go
then
on
go.
ahead. I'll be there in a sec.
Yeah, I'll be there. In a minute.
All right, Arthalos, you're up first. So this room, you can see various craters of things that have been destroyed throughout the room. Ancient, precious things pre-shattering from before the pane was shattered, destroyed amongst the room as this thing has rampaged across. It's burrowed out of this strange cage in one side of the room. The room itself is quite large. But the roof is low. This dragon is not able to fly. It is, in fact, kind of hunched down, scrawling about. So roughly about a 13-foot ceiling to the ceiling. Perfectly hexagonal, just kind of this wide open, multi-cornered room with other various locked doors throughout, carcasses everywhere. A few of them are beginning to simmer down and stand up.
Well,
It's roughly we're gonna say, sorry, I realized I didn't give you the actual feet of where the thing was. 72 feet into the room.
away.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. When Pine gives the okay, Arlos will just immediately slam a staff on the ground and cast Hold Monster.
Okay.
So I need a Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay, so it failed, so it's going to use one of its legendary resistances.
Okay.
Then I guess I'll try to disintegrate it.
Okay.
But now then I'll use the legendary resistance if it fails and just not take any damage though.
I mean, that's it. That is if he uses it.
Right.
Is it worth using a legendary resistance on a damage spell? I don't know.
I mean, for 16 d6 plus 40.
It is 70 damage, but if we turn it into a turtle, it's curtains. It's just over. We stuff it in the bag of holding until it suffocates.
All right. You know what? I'll try this because
Actually, bag of holding.
I'm gonna try command.
Command. Okay.
Command. It's gonna just hold up a hand and say halt.
Okay. And what's the roll I have to make?
That is another wisdom save.
Come on, baby. And that's for the disadvantage?
No, not this time.
Okay. That is a 21.
He makes it.
Yeah.
All right, that is all for me then.
Okay.
I'll where it's 72 feet away.
Kind of a circular-esque room.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just maybe come a little bit farther, but not
Like off to the
just
side,
kinda,
or do you want to leave
just
the
kind
room?
of no, like yeah, kind of come into the room and kind of away from like to let everyone in.
Sure.
You know, room to...
Sure. All right, Styx, you're up.
I look at him and I cast polymorph and try to turn it into a turtle.
Okay, what's the need to make?
An 18 wisdom save, I do believe.
All right, that's gonna be a legendary resistance.
All right, you ready for this one, Chief? I action surge and do it again.
Damn it.
You can't stop me. It will become turtle.
That's another legendary resistance down the wait. Yeah.
That's 3, boys.
3.
We're in.
Busted has
and
4.
no way. No way. And then I'm gonna bonus action do the frost rune thing and get big.
Okay.
Not big, but
But strong.
yeah, +2 to ability checks and saving throws for strength or con.
Okay. Very good. Ziller with Farron on deck.
Okay. How far away is it?
72 feet.
72 feet. Okay. I'm going to move up 10 feet.
Okay.
Move to the right 30 feet
Okay.
to get out of the way. And then I'm going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse, and then cast at 4th level Magic Missile.
Okay.
So that is going to be. I need to roll this 1d4. That is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6 magic missiles total. And
Okay.
That's going to be max damage on all of them. And it's going to be taking, so that's 4 plus, that's 10. That is 60 force damage. As Ziller runs to the side, throws up his sword, and it turns into these 6 beams that just pierce him. And that shall end my turn. By the way, I'm using my shield currently.
Okay.
All right. I and Tokyo are gonna find closest cover.
Okay. There's not much cover, to be honest.
Okay.
You can.
Somewhere not right.
Tokyo would
Right.
be able to take half cover behind one of these shattered rubbles of podium.
Okay, that's good. We'll do that. And then I'm gonna whip out my oath bow
Okay.
and use bonus action Hail of Thorns at 3rd level and shoot him.
All right. Shoot your shot.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
That would be 23 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I will shoot him again.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay.
Low AC.
Big guy.
I encourage everyone to absolutely go to the Discord and see what this terrifying elder brain dragon looks like.
Good.
Yeah, definitely go look and
Six.
see how spooky it looks.
Styx
What did
has
you do?
definitely flooded the Discord. This definitely hasn't flooded the Discord with pictures of turtles.
See what we think of your spooky dragon now.
The last one. Oh my god. Oh, the one where he falls face first is my favorite. All right.
Outlast arrow was 16 piercing damage.
16 piercing damage. Very good.
That will be my turn.
All right. The Elder Brain dragon is going to slime itself forward, and first it's going to try to take a bite out of Arthalos. With a 39 to hit.
All right, cool.
First you take 16 piercing damage. Oh, plus 8, sorry. What was that, 24?
24.
24 piercing damage. And then 9 psychic damage. A claw lashes out at Styx. Words, numbers. With a 23 to hit.
Yeah, Styx is only rocking a crispy 15 right now because I didn't cast Major.
You take 9 slashing damage. Seeing his success, he's going to claw you again.
Ouchie.
Which is also a 26 to hit. You take 12 slashing damage. Ziller.
Mm-hmm.
One of the tentacles whips out to the side with a 29 to hit.
Still rebarbs.
Refresh me.
Re-roll that, and I give someone
Okay.
advantage on their next thing,
Thank you.
and I can choose myself. As I go, you bastard!
That
It is a
is
spell. Yeah.
It-
But I go, you bastard.
okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay.
But I have advantage on my next, whatever.
Okay. You take 13 psychic damage, and you need a DC 18 as it tries to grapple you. Oh, wait.
what
If
is
the
it that-
target
is it-
is huge or smaller, it is grappled, and you can escape with a DC 18.
Okay. I'm just grappled?
Looks like it.
Okay. That's fine, I just can't move.
Yeah, you're grappled. Okay. And that is the Elder Brain's turn. I'm gonna roll to see if he gets his mojo back, which he does not. Because as stated, he already used it.
Use okay. Makes sense.
Which brings us to Zaz. You see
Excellent.
two of these tadpole zombie looking lithids kind of lurching up to as well. One's far away on the other side, and then one is roughly 10 feet from you. The Elder Brain Dragon is about 30 feet from you.
Perfect. I'm a rage. And then I'm gonna run up and hit the dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my best anyway. Alright, does a 24 hit?
Very much so.
How about 19?
Yes.
Excellent. Just this for now. 40 damage.
40 damage. What kind of damage? Magical slashing.
Slashing. Yes, magical slashing.
All right. One of these lithids, newly made, is going to attempt to grapple you, Zaz.
Oh, okay.
Contested athletics. I got a 15.
Oh, yeah, is that it?
Yep.
I rolled a double 18, which puts me over 30.
All right, yeah. It just kind of One of the other zombies is going to take a shot at Arthalos. That's gonna miss. All right, Pine.
I like to imagine Zaz just like as it tried to grapple, he just grabbed its face and just choked it to the ground.
Absolutely, yep.
Pine pulls out the old faithful and casts Fireball at 6th level. Let's see if this
where?
Elder Brain, huh?
To where?
He aims for the back of the dragon.
Okay.
Burn his butt.
I'm immune to fire damage right now, so.
Hey, he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Do I need to have it equipped in order to have that immunity, or is it just as long as it's on my person?
Please let me sneeze.
No.
Bless you.
Answer the question first.
Damn it! Yeah, it needs to be equipped.
Thank you.
Now you may sneeze.
The window's passed. All right, 17 deck save.
The
and
window's
what?
pained.
17. He just makes it. So the Elder Brain is going to take half damage of 11d6. I'm going to use a roller. Just going to be faster. Which I know is sacrilege, but whatever.
It's not random.
It is random when you roll enough dice,
What?
though.
What was that, 11d6?
Yeah, that's enough
So
to
it
be
says-
random.
What was that a physical attack?
It was a fireball. The
never mind.
Professor Pine, the ally.
Oh, right. For some reason, I thought you were about to hit sticks with that. I was about to make that not happen.
Let it happen.
I don't know why I thought that.
Oh, that's not too bad. 39 damage, so half of 39 damage.
That is 19.
Yeah. And it's not great.
11d6 only got 39.
Yep.
Talk
All
about that digital random. Move on.
right, that's the top of the
That's
round.
actually above.
Up to you, Arthalos.
All right.
Average.
That's actually exactly average. 39.
Sad.
All right. So if I successfully hold monster, are you going to immediately polymorph it, or?
I mean, I'm gonna try.
All right, because that would be a waste of resources for me to do that if you're going to do.
I wish this conversation was happening in character, though, because I could see it like, all right, but if I get it, I mean, I can try. Because that's 100% what that conversation would look like. Just in the midst of chaos, a fireball goes off and you're all ignoring it, just like, so.
It's like my staff's only got so much power in it. Like if I use it all, and you're
It's
gonna.
only got
Like,
so
I mean,
much
we also
juice.
we also have not confirmed it only has 3 legendary resistances.
true,
Fair.
but in our experience,
I mean, yeah.
When Styx was in college, he played this game called Worms and Castles, and most monsters in that only had 3 legendary
Yeah.
resistances.
Ziller played the expansion pack though, and remembers fondly of a monster called Paladin who had 5. So
Ooh.
I'm.
that's gross. All right,
Monster is an interesting word to choose.
I could also just trap it in a wall of force,
Pull out Old Faithful.
but I feel like
Let's kill it.
since it's
Hold monster.
zombified a couple of their people, they probably just want it dead.
I'm blowing it up this turn, so.
All right, slam staff on ground once again.
Okay.
Hold monster at disadvantage.
That's another legendary resistance spent. As I roll a 3.
That's 4. Does it have 5 though? That's the question.
We'll find out next turn.
All right, I will try. Let's see, what do I got that would make it eat up a resistance?
Can you do another hold monster?
No, it's for my staff.
Ah, I see.
I can cast another spell with a bonus action.
I see.
You have like dominate monster?
That's 8th level.
That's 8th level. And while I have an 8th level spell slot, I don't have the spell for it.
Everyone make... Sorry. Everyone make perception checks real quick for me. Because your poor DM forgot to put out some information on Pine's turn.
I got 14.
14?
Got a 17.
6.
19.
Also 19.
Okay. Zaz and Farron and Styx saw that Pine seems like he's genuinely not interested in killing it, but capturing it or just feeding it in a way that doesn't involve actually killing it.
Well, I'm out for blood.
See, if I had known that, I could have just cast Wall of Force instead of... But I rolled too low to know that anyway, so killing it is. I'll try Command again.
Okay.
This time, I'm going to tell it...
Defecate.
Take actions, must poop.
Go poo poo.
Command, shit yourself.
Chat.
I'll do halt again.
Halt.
Yeah.
What do I have to roll?
What'd you get?
Answer your DM.
20.
Yeah, I didn't get 20. It got
Alright.
8. And you watch as it...
All right, so it doesn't move and can't take any actions.
What are your sensei?
It halts.
Okay.
Did we do it? Are we done?
No. I don't know how long this lasts. Turn it into a turtle.
Okay.
It is Styx's turn.
I cast polymorph. Try
Do
to
I-
turn it into a tortoise.
Am I at disadvantage because halt? Or do I even
I
roll?
don't-
How does that?
I don't think
how does,
so.
How
I
does
think it's
command work?
Halt is it's just it can't take actions. And
Okay.
it can't move.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw, good sir.
16?
Yes, it's a tortoise.
Damn it. It is now a immovable. It is now an unmoving tortoise.
I go pick him up, like the picture from the shell, and say, "Don't you feel silly?"
Put him in the bag. Put him in the bag holding.
They don't want it to die.
It's got 10
You
minutes.
pick it up. It's still like.
We only have a
frozen.
minute. We only have a minute while it's turtle.
Arthlush just holds out the bag.
Pine steps forward as other Inquisitors rush into the room,
What happens
and
to the zombies?
as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Should have just let him forget right here.
And the Inquisitors quickly dispatch of the challenge rating 1 meat suits.
The one that tried to grab me, I'm just gonna friggin'.
Okay, yeah.
I want to stab something. I stabbed something nearby.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 of them.
Stab.
The Inquisitors come in, and the Blade Master walks in and says, "Thank you very much. That was quick and well done, and you did not kill it, which is very good. We'll take that. Turtle."
Goodness.
What?
Shuffles around in the bag, pulls out turtle.
It's a tortoise.
The
Thank
tortoise,
you.
excuse me.
And then he does a double take. Ziller?
Hi, Dad. I mean, Professor.
Papa.
All the other Inquisitors.
We're not related.
That's not better, Ziller.
I'm sorry.
It's good to see you.
See you. Yeah.
Do a dance. Do a dance. Impress him.
There's something you should know about interpretive dance. I kind of like that was like my invention to the art form. He does more like Tai Chi, if that makes sense.
He hands it off to one of the inquisitors who, you know, as they all kind of leave, he looks around. What a mess. Pine, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. My back hurts. You should go see a healer. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. They're cool or whatever.
Did Pine even get hit?
He got hit by a door. He got hit by a door and hit a wall.
Fragile one, that Pine.
Yeah, he's old. He's old and he's crotchety.
Well, hi. Nice to see you again. We're actually here on we're looking for a tablet that we handed in as part of the say the name. Sticks, say the name.
Oh,
Name of the
Sticks and Ziller's really cool ideas on mountain rocks and where they should go.
Yeah, that one. You want the tablet?
Right.
You know, like an iPad.
Well, don't know if we can hand it over, but you're welcome to come see it. And he leads you to another safe door. Opens it up.
Ziller, I just turned this thing into a tortoise and they won't give me our work.
I know. Academia, am I right?
And inside you see, on a pillow, inside a room with runes to keep the air from getting too damp or too dry or anything like that. Keep this thing from deteriorating to the best of their capabilities. You see this stone tablet. It looks like there's a constellation on it, and a bunch of draconic writing. And the two of you recognize it.
Ooh, can I touch it?
I really wish you wouldn't.
What happens if I touch it?
Well, it'll move up the aging process with the oils on your skin.
Oh.
Oh,
And
it's
I
survived as long as it has. I'm sure it'll
Could I like?
it'll
take
survive a little.
Could I make like a transcribal
Yeah.
rubbing of it or something?
Absolutely.
Maybe. Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna like. Actually, wait a minute. Do I have like stone?
Do you have stone?
Is there like stone nearby that I can potentially
The
make?
floor is stone.
Okay, I'm gonna like grab a chunk of it with my gauntlets of ogre power,
Hey, yo.
and I'm gonna look at it, and then I'm going to cast fabricate on it, and with my Mizium apparatus, so I need to roll for that. That is, yep, I make the save. Would you say that this tablet, like the transcribings on it, require a high degree of craftsmanship, or was it pretty?
Yeah, it would.
Rudimentary.
And as you're kind of realizing that this is gonna be a problem, Oak. I believe he should be given leave to take this artifact with him. He needs it for the sake of the pain. They are legal. We cannot simply. I insist.
Sticks is gonna like start like slowly walking up to it and like just
I like
grabbing
this
it.
He goes,
guy. This guy's cool.
"Yes, Professor Oak, of course." Well, the stone tablet is yours. Please be careful with it.
Sticks starts to bring it up towards his mouth.
Sticks. Remember what happened last time? You put something in your mouth.
I got pregnant. Yes.
Put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Good.
Is there anything else I can help you with? A runner boy comes down, a scribe, and goes, You Arthalos and Biller?
It's Ziller.
Ziller? You guys those guys?
Did
Yes.
say that?
All right, cool. He hands over a bag and walks away.
A bag. What's it?
5
Santa?
rings of mind shielding.
Yo!
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo!
With a little insignia from Professor Tarley. I look forward to seeing this. I look forward to seeing this detailed documentation of your advanced states of both undeath and life once more. Professor Tarley, in a very ostentatious hand.
Homework. Fun.
Well, it was a deal. This went better than expected, like 9-fold.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Oak. You wouldn't happen to have anything that, being a wizard academy, you wouldn't happen to have anything that would help
Go on.
that would help prevent attacks. I'm quite vulnerable to physical damage.
Have you tried welding a shield?
Well, I don't know if my class is capable of doing that, actually.
Well, you see, Professor Oak, if this was a game,
Right. How do I improve my AC, Professor?
You got some rare candy?
You have
Use some of that.
I think you should. Aren't you? You have one cleric level. Is that right?
Yeah, but I don't see in my class features on D&D Beyond where it says
check
what
armor.
I can.
It says shields. You are proficient in light armor, medium armor, and shields.
Okay, where is that at?
Bottom left
Like-
corner of the screen. It says proficiencies in languages. You are also proficient in martial weapons and simple weapons, and you have an armor class of 18.
Right. And so far, every time something swung at me,
You have shields?
It has connected. I do have shield,
Let's see.
but it doesn't do much against a 30-something roll.
That's just unfortunate, fam.
So
Well, yeah, get a shield.
yeah, I mean, I guess.
oh my god, that latest tortoise. The turtle under the water filter.
I can see what I have if you want to come by a bit later, so the DM can find something tasty and not something bad on the spot.
Or preferably if there's something that can allow me to keep my hands free for casting would be ideal.
I might have a friend.
Racers of defense. You know.
I'll see what I can do. I'd have to go through a few things.
I appreciate it. For the sake of the pain.
Of course.
If I can roll persuasion on that or something, I don't know, because it's
Go
high.
ahead and make a persuasion check real quick for me.
That's a 3, so I'm going to use my inspiration because it's going to run out.
In 2 minutes.
Undeath. That's a 34.
34. For the sake of the pain, of course. It seems like I should be able to come up with something. The Blade Master takes you aside, Ziller, and goes, "She's with you?" Nods at Farron.
Yeah. He's a wolf. Ah, woo. We own the night. That sort of stuff.
She could use some better armor, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Farron, you fancy some new armor?
She's not gonna betray you or nothing, of course.
What
I
is
mean,
up with
she
you?
might.
She might, but yeah. You want new armor?
Would not be opposed to it.
Cool, we're
leave
getting you
it
new
to-
armor.
Okay.
You need help. Come with me. Ziller and Farron kind of go to a different a back room, and it seems like an office of some kind. And he goes, "What I just saw was impressive, but I imagine there's going to be more trying times ahead. And you see him. You get the sense that you're obviously the dog's owner. And he goes, I have not needed this armor in a long time, and if you're a friend of Ziller, there's a hole. There's clearly a hole in your kit. And you may not be like these others who are a bit caster focused. You seem like you need proper armor, so. He brings out some medium armor. And at first you're like, oh, this is, and then you something about it. It's got a specific kind of shine. This is mithril armor. I don't use it much anymore. I'm getting pretty old for the adventuring type, but maybe you could use it. Half plate? Half plate.
It would be an honor. Thank you.
Yeah, well. Keep this one alive. He's an idiot.
Hey, I resent that.
Hey, you know I'm not kidding.
It's
So that is literally the basis of our friendship.
Dance off right now.
I will!
Styx casts dancing lights and puts them all in one spot and makes like a disco ball above them.
I go, Arthalos!
Performance
high five!
check.
Guidance.
Y'all aren't even here.
Oh, I'm not here? All right, then source distance spell guidance. I don't have to touch him, just boom. He gets it anyway. 30 feet.
All right. That is a 23.
Ooh.
Got a 22.
You don't know
His whole deal is much more slow and martial in appearance. And by the end,
You have no.
he was
I
like,
got dancing feet.
You've gotten better.
I have. I've advanced the technique.
Very
The
proud of
technique that
you.
You refuse to choose. Become an
What?
interpretive dancer.
Very impressive.
Reject Tai Chi. Become
Never.
Embrace interpretive.
Embrace interpretive. But I have missed you.
Yeah, we'll catch up. Shut up.
Okay.
Just some dudes being bros.
Dancing.
They're just kind of standing there awkwardly.
Yeah, next to crazy expensive armor. You're proficient with medium armor or half plate? I can't remember. Because I need to
Medium
make sure I
armor is
don't just
half
give you
plate.
this amazing thing that you
Medium.
can't use. Medium? Okay, it's medium armor then.
Yeah. Oh, medium armor is half plate.
Oh. Perfect.
So, yeah.
All right. Anything you guys want to do before we wrap up for the night? We'll pick up right about here.